Welcome to another free English lesson brought to you by Skype English School. My name's Anna, and for today's lesson we're going to be focusing on interview preparation. I'm actually working with a student at the moment and he has an interview coming up, and so I thought it would be useful for him to have some extra help, and I thought it would be useful for all of you as well. So for today's focus, our learning objectives are general interview questions and some possible answers. Tell me a little about yourself. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are your short-term goals? What are your long-term goals? What do you want to be doing 5 years from now? Tell me about yourself. You should take this opportunity to show your communication skills by speaking clearly and concisely in an organised manner, because there is no right or wrong answer for this question. It is important to appear friendly. I attended MIT, where I majored in electrical engineering. My hobbies include basketball, reading novels, and hiking. I grew up in Korea and studied accounting. I worked at an accounting firm for 2 years, and I enjoy bicycling and jogging. I'm an easygoing person that works well with everyone. I enjoy being around different types of people, and I like to always challenge myself to improve at everything I do. I'm a hard worker, and I like to take on a variety of challenges. I like pets, and in my spare time I like to relax and read the newspaper. I've always liked being balanced. When I work, I want to work hard, and outside of work, I like to engage in my personal activities such as golfing and fishing. What are your strengths? This is a popular interview question. They want to know what you think of yourself. Although this is a general question, there is a right and a wrong answer. The wrong answer is a generic answer saying that you're organised and friendly. Although it will not hurt you during the interview, it will certainly not help you either. Answer this question based on the type of job you are applying for. I believe my strongest trait is my attention to detail. This trait has helped me tremendously in this field of work. I've always been a great team player. I'm good at keeping a team together and producing quality work in a team environment. After having worked for a couple of years, I realised my strength is accomplishing a large amount of work within a short period of time. I get things done on time, and my manager always appreciated it. My strongest trait is in customer service. I listen and pay close attention to my customers' needs, and I make sure that they are more than satisfied. You can fool other people, but you can't fool yourself. That's what I believe. And next, what are your weaknesses? For this answer, you should display a weakness that can also be seen as a strength. There are many types of answers that will work. Some answers will be good answers for certain jobs, while the same answer will be a bad answer for a different job. Select an answer that will work for the position you are applying for. Here are a few examples. This might be bad, but in college I found that I procrastinated a lot. I realised this problem, and I'm working on it by finishing my work ahead of schedule. I feel my weakness is not being detail-orientated enough. I'm a person that wants to accomplish as much as possible. I realised this hurts the quality, and I'm currently working on finding a balance between quantity and quality. I feel my English ability is my weakest trait. I know this is only a temporary problem. I'm definitely studying hard to communicate more effectively. The weakest trait I struggled with was not asking for help. I always try to solve my own problems instead of asking a co-worker who might know the answer. This would save me more time and I would be more efficient. I'm working on knowing when it would be beneficial to ask for help. What are your short-term goals? This question primarily depends on where you are in your career. A person with 5 years of experience will have different short-term goals than a person with no work experience. My short-term goal is to find a position where I can use the knowledge and strengths that I have. I want to partake in the growth and success of the company I work for. I've learned the basics of marketing during my first 2 years. I want to take the next step by taking on challenging projects. My short-term goal is to grow as a marketing analyst. As a program manager, it's important to understand all areas of the project. Although I have the technical abilities to be successful in my job, I want to learn different software applications that might help in work efficiency. My goal is to always perform at an exceptional level, but a short-term goal I have set for myself is to implement a process that increases work efficiency. What are your long-term goals? This question is asked to see how serious a candidate is about his or her career. Some people might not know their long-term goals, and some people might have long-term goals of becoming rich and retiring early. Those are incorrect answers for this question. The type of answer you want to give is an ambitious answer that shows that you really love your career. A good interviewer will read between the lines and find out if a person is going to be a hard worker or just a mediocre one. Being descriptive and shooting for a big goal is something interviewers want to hear. I would like to become a director or higher. This might be a little ambitious, but I know I'm smart and I'm willing to work hard. After a successful career, I would love to write a book on office efficiency. I think working smart is important, and I have many ideas. So after gaining more experience, I'm going to try to write a book. I've always loved to teach. I like to grow newer employees and help co-workers wherever I can. So in the future, I would love to be an instructor. I want to become a valued employee of the company. I want to make a difference, and I'm willing to work hard to achieve this goal. I don't want a regular career, I want a special career that I can be proud of. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? This is a similar question to the short-term question, but you should answer it a little differently. Here are some examples. In 5 years, I see myself as a valued employee of a company. I want to be an expert at my position and start training to be a manager. In 5 years, I want to be a senior analyst. I want my expertise to directly impact the company in a positive way. My goal is to become a lead in 5 years. Although not everyone gets promoted to this level, I believe I can achieve this goal through hard work. Although I really enjoy working hands-on as a mechanical engineer, I want to eventually become a manager. I want to continue gaining experience, and after learning many different aspects, I see myself in management.